Good morning everyone, so we're back looking at another Ingersoll watch, probably one of the watches I prefer to review, but none of them have made it into my collection. I think it's just because I'm put off by the automatic movements of them all, and yeah, I just don't know why I like reviewing them, but I don't know if I like to sort of have one myself. It's quite a weird one really. So let's look at the outside cover for this one, just a plain sort of white outside cover. So look inside, and then they usually put a little bit of fabric here so you can pull the watch out, and that's what happens here, revealing a sort of a traditional style box, a bit more vintage looking. Back in there. You can, inside here, you usually got a little QR code, so you can have a little scan of that to sort of go paperless and stuff like that. So it's a sort of a buckle down style vintage box, very sort of glossy, got a decent weight to it as well, decent stitching. It's got a chocolate sort of style theme to it. Nothing is sort of inside the box, you just use that QR code if you want to know more about the watch and operate it, etc, etc. Here we go guys, this is the Ingersoll Catalina. The Ingersoll Catalina does have other variants. I think there's 4 different variants of this colour, I'm not too sure. Yeah, there's just a couple. I've done a rose gold one as well of this one. So it's got 44.5mm case diameter with a 13mm case thickness, retails £180, weighs 192 grams, and uses a automatic movement, but I couldn't find out the calibre. We might be able to look on the back and you can Google the code. So let's have a look at the dial here. So the dial is a honeycomb style dial, nice navy blue finish, fully luminous hands, fully luminous increments, out of date dial at 3 PM. You get mineral glass going over the top of the actual watch and 5 atmospheric water resistance. You also get a lifetime warranty on certain components of the watch from Ingersoll themselves. Inside the actual face of the watch, you've got no sort of markings inside there or anything like that. It's just plain interior centerpiece to that plate. It gives off sort of the AP feel to it, with how the sort of the flat bezel just sits on here. And the thickness of the casing is not a thick case. So full polish finish on the casing, except for obviously the sunray finish on the crown. That's consistent, going all the way around the side. The crown is housed in a bit of crown protection. It's got a very nice winder. It doesn't feel cheap at all. And there we go. And that's the watch starting to move. A nice smooth movement. It's got a very thick amount of feedback, very strong, showing an element of the decent amount of quality. The hands are really big as well. They overlap the increments by quite a lot, almost completely. Yeah, that's quite a nice touch. I like that. We've got a very firm click down as well, so this crown it's very well made by the feel of it. Very nice, well defined date dial as well. Slides into place very nicely. Yeah, the crown's very strong. Decent quality crown with this one. So coming down to the strap, you've got a 27mm strap. That's here, I believe, but you might struggle changing the strap because of the fact that the lugs are inside here rather than being the full width of the strap. Sort of brushed and polished finish on the link going all the way down. It's a butterfly style clasp, revealing a nice stainless steel interior sort of skeleton to it as well, with the full stainless steel markings on the side there. Ingersoll is actually one of the oldest American watchmakers, according to their website, going for the sort of the retro looks. The strap is adjustable by little tiny pins on the side here. And finally, we have a look at the back plate here. As you can see a little bit of that movement in the back there. I don't know how many jewels it is. It says on there. Just get a view of that. nothing that I can tell you. $24 joules. Oh, okay. So the movement is an NH35 24 joule automatic movement. Don't know why I couldn't find the information online. There you go, guys. That is the Ingersoll Catalina with the honeycomb dial.